Let's fry some brains. Oh my gosh. So let's say you do a drop-off photo booth, right? Power goes out. Something crazy happens. The iPad's going to stay running for a while. Eventually it's going to die. Power's going to come back on. iPad will restart because it'll sense the power, but the apps won't restart, right? What if I were to tell you there was a way you didn't have to go call somebody to go start SnapPick back or go touch an app if it just automatically would restart that app? How about when it detects a Wi-Fi network? When it reconnects to a Wi-Fi network, it's going to restart the app. How about when the app just closes? It detects that and just automatically restarts the app. And it'll send you a text message or it'll send you an email. What if I tell you there's a billion automations you can do on an iPad and it's already in the iPad? There's an app called Shortcuts. Look at that, Shortcuts. If you don't see that, you can go to the App Store, download this. It's free. This is a native iPad, iOS, iPhone app, right? This works on iPhones or iPads. Let's just build something. Let's start simple. Let's just create an app to where an automation to where when SnapPick is loaded, it automatically just starts guided access, right? How about that? That's a very simple one for me. That's something my booth attendants are always forgetting. So when you click shortcuts, you're going to see this screen. If you click the top left up there, that little menu looking blue square TV looking thing, microwave, if you then go up to automation right there below gallery at the top, this is the powerful screen you want to be in. Let's go in on your iPhone. It's going to look a bit different. It's going to be an option down in the bottom menu, but in this case, we're in automations, right? Let's go to new automation. Let's just start. Look, there's a million triggers here, right? So every automation has a trigger that starts the series of events. In my case, I'm going to scroll down for this particular one. I'm going to click app, right? So here's the app. When app, I'm going to click choose. I'm going to go ahead and type in SnapPick, right? I don't have a lot on this iPad, but SnapPick. When SnapPick, and then this little blue done right there in the middle next to that magnifying glass. It's kind of hidden and crunched up on the iPad here. But when SnapPick opens, and then I don't want to run after confirmation. I don't want a confirmation. I just want it to run this thing immediately, right? So run immediately, run the automation immediately. I'm going to click next. Now you got a couple different things you can do. There's a whole big menu here, but I'm going to click on this new blank automation button right there on the left. And then from this, I'm going to click add action. You could have it send you a text message. You could have it open another app. You could have it do all kinds of things, but I'm going to click this big old plus add action button. And I'm going to go ahead and type in guided access. And you'll see right there, there's an option that pops up, start guided access, right? So you can read it now. When SnapPick is opened, start guided access. Wow. This seems so simple, but come on now. This is called foolproofing right here. So now if I shrink out of the automation, let's just test it. So by the way, if you go into your settings, I'd go ahead and go into your settings before you do this and go ahead and set up your guided access. You can click just the guided access option there, turn it on, set your passcode, all those great things, right? And then get out of the settings app. So let's just go ahead and test this whole thing here. So if I hit SnapPick, I'm not touching anything else. Boom, guided access started automatically. SnapPick opened, guided access is started. I can't get out of the app. By triple tapping the power button 3 times, well, now I can type in my password, and then we can get out of guided access. Very simple. That's one. Let's say the power went out. I want SnapPick to open when it senses that I am reconnected to a very specific Wi-Fi network. In this case, let's just say it's my hotspots. So when it senses that, oh, hey, the iPad's started. Oh, man, it's reconnected to these networks. Great. Let's go ahead and launch SnapPick. And not only will it launch SnapPick, it'll put it in guided access, which is great because then I can remote in, go ahead and restart my event, right? So I'm going to hit my plus up here. I'm going to go down to, in this case, Wi-Fi network. So it's got Wi-Fi. That's going to be my trigger. I'm going to go ahead and choose my network. So in this case, I'm just going to pick my 2 Fotably. I actually pick all my Fotably because I've got a couple different hotspots, right? So you can also just click any network, right? So if I hit that any network at the top up here, any network you're connected to, it would kick off this automation. But for my sake, I'm doing this. So when network joined, I want to run after connection interruption, right? Boom. If you reconnect to any of 4 Wi-Fi networks within 3 minutes of being disconnected, So I want to do that. So connection interrupted. So this is actually great. So where if this network is interrupted for some reason and it reconnects, it's going to go ahead and run this. But I'm going to also say run immediately. I don't want to get notification to approve this. I just want this to happen. So I'm going to click next. So now I'm going to click that new blank automation. I'm going to go down to, I'm not going to click that add action button. I'm actually going to scroll down to where it says suggestions. And I'm going to go ahead and click that open app. And then I'm going to click that blue where it says open, and it's got that little blue app. If you click that actual word app, now I can choose, in this case, SnapPick. So now I'm going to click done. So now when I'm connected to that network, it's going to open the app and it's going to run another automation where it's going to start it in guided access. So let me shrink out of this. Let's go and see what happens here. If I go to my settings, currently I'm on this Wi-Fi network. I'm going to get off that Wi-Fi. Actually, I'm going to turn off my cellular network. It's off. Okay, great. So now let's go ahead and connect to my hotspot. Let's pretend like this is the only hotspot it knows how to connect to. So it's going to happen automatically because iPads are good at that. Make sure it's turned on over here. It should pop up in my list here in a second. There it goes. So now I'm going to hit Fotably, and if all goes according to plan, SnapPick will open and put itself into guided access. So boom, Fotably's connecting, SnapPick opens, guided access. That all happened instant. I didn't touch anything. Boom. So we connected, SnapPick's now loaded. I can't close it. It's in guided access. Crazy. So I'm going to triple tap to get out of this. So now I want to get a text message. I want to know that this has all happened, right? Because I need to know to be able to get back into SnapPick and restart that event, right? Because other words, it's just going to sit on that one screen and that doesn't help me much. Or I won't even know to do anything. So let me go back to my shortcuts app. Let's go to the plus key again. And now, doing the same thing. I want to be triggered when the app happens, right? So in this case, I'm going to click when the app, I'm going to click that app button, see right here, app. When app is opened, in this case, I'm going to click choose, same thing. And this could be any app, guys, but I'm going to say SnapPick is opened. Run immediately. Again, I don't want a confirmation. I just want it to work. I chose my app, right? So we're using SnapPick. Ooh, I'm burping, sorry. Clicking done. There we go. Make sure you hit done at the top. Otherwise, didn't select it, right? So run immediately. Click next. So now, if I click that new blank automation button, that gray button right there with the plus, I can click send message under next action suggestion. Could send you an email if you wanted, but in my case, I'm just going to click send message, and now you can customize the message. So send, if you hit that blue message word, I can put booth to, or SnapPick, let's do that, SnapPick, I'll just put a SP for my own abbreviation, SP restarted on booth 2, I could spell, or whatever, however you identify your booths. Booty. Booth 2. That's how I identify mine. Booty 2. SP restart on booth 2. Remote needed. I'll just say that, right? Whatever it takes to let you know, oh crap, it's restarted. I need to get in there and work on that. To recipient, click the recipient button. Now you can just type in your phone number. It'll probably recognize 256-466. You're going to call me? You going to call me right now? Actually, you know what? Hit the plus key, and then you can probably just find your contact, which I don't have any contacts in here. That's why. So in this case, yeah, just type in your phone number. So you won't be able to see this on this particular app, but there we go. I'm going to click done. So boom, when it detects the network, it's going to open SnapPick into guided access, and it's also going to send me a message letting me know that now it needs attention. So let me just try that. In this case, I'm just going to open the app. That's going to be the trigger for this particular thing, but that whole series of events would happen. So let me go over to my phone. You can't see it. Oh, did you hear the bling? I just got a text saying SP restarted on booth 2. Remote needed. even though I misspelled remote and it says remove, but you get the idea. So, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm in guided access again. Let me get out of this. So let's just say you want to foolproof this app to where if it ever closes somehow, it will just restart itself. You can do that. So shortcuts. The problem with this automation, though, is that when you close the app, you'll get stuck in a loop to where you'll close it, it opens, you close it, it opens, it closes, it opens, which is great if it's a permanent install situation. Eventually, it does time out, and you can get back into this Shortcuts app and delete that. But if you wanted to create it, you would just go back down to App, click When Closed, and unselect When Open, choose the app, in this case, SnapPic. I'm going to click Done at the top up there. Run immediately. I'm going to click Next. I'm going to click that new blank automation. I'm going to go down to Open App again, and then I'll just pick SnapPic again. So now, when SnapPic is closed, open SnapPic. So in this case, I'm not going to choose SnapPic. Let's just do something different. Let's just say it's my, I don't know, what do we have here? Let's just say the App Store in this case, just for demonstration purposes. Because again, you will get stuck in that loop. But if you want to foolproof your iPad to make sure that it's always going to reopen the way you need it, this is the way to do that. So App Store. So now, when I close SnapPic, so I'm going to open it, which by the way, now it's going to send me the text and starting guided access. So I got the text, guided access has started, all the things I wanted it to do. In this case, let's stop. So as soon as I close this app or just shrink it down, we should see that the App Store opens. So I'm not going to click the App Store. I'm just going to go whoop, shrink that App Store opens. So now imagine that was SnapPic again, just reopening itself. So if you want to get rid of any of these automations, you can just click go back into your shortcut app, just swipe to the left on any of these, and you can hit delete. Delete, delete, delete. Now they're gone. So this is insane to me that this has been baked into iOS where I don't even know. This may be new, this may not be. I don't know. But I think this is super powerful for photo boothers, and I would be curious to hear the cool stuff you come up with in situations